Hello everyone, this is Tony. In this video, I'll be going over how to convert improper fractions to mixed numbers. Here's the first example. 156 over 14. For improper fraction is any numerator greater than the denominator. In this case, 156 is a lot greater than the 14. So how many wholes will there be? Well, we can take 156 divide by 14 to find out how many wholes there will be. So this will be 1. 1 times 14 is 14. 15 minus 14 is 1. We bring down the 6. Now we have 16 divided by 14. And that's 1. 14 times 1 is 14. And 2. So we have a remainder of 2. So this tells us that we have 11 whole and the remainder of 2. So how will we write that in mixed numbers? So since we have 11, so we're going to write 11 out like so. And then we have the 2 as remainder, so the 2 will be in the numerator. And the denominator will remain the same, 14. Like so. But wait, as we can see from the fraction portion, 2 over 14, that could be further simplified. 2 over 14 means that we can divide the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2. And if we do the division, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 14 divided by 2 is 7. So that would be 1 over 7. And then we'll just bring the whole number down. So our final answer is 11 and 1 over 7. Simple enough? Well, let's try another one. So the first thing that we see is the numerator 231 being greater than the 21. So it's an improper fraction, which we need to divide and find out how many wholes there will be. So we'll take the 230 divided by 21. Okay, and 23 divided by 21 be 1 here. 23 minus 21 is 2. Bring down the 0. Now we have 20 divided by 21. And since 20 is smaller than 21, so we couldn't put any numbers on it besides 0. So this would be 0. And 21 times 0 is 0. That tells us that we have a remainder of 20. And looking at the answer, 10 with a remainder of 20 means that we have 10 wholes. So it will be 10. And where would the remainder be? Right in the numerator. And what is the denominator? 21. So there we have it. The answer is 10 and 20 over 21. Now let's try another one. 135 divided by 25. And we're going to divide that by 25 here. Okay, so in this case, 1 is too small for 25 to divide into. 13 is too small as well. So we skip right to 135. So what is 135 divided by 25? What number would go into it? That would be 5, because when you times 25 by 5, it's 125. And 135 minus 25 is 10. So that will be 5 with the remainder of 10. And by now, you should know how to write a mixed number answer for this. We would take the 5 And then the remainder, place in the numerator, and the denominator here. 5 and 10 over 25. Now wait, do you see any problem with this? If you said there's further simplification for this, then you're right. 10 over 25 can be further simplified. And we can divide the numerator and the denominator both by 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And we bring down the 5, so our answer is 5 and 2/5. You want to be very careful about the simplification at the end, because that could be a difference between getting the answer right versus getting it wrong. So make sure that you always do a last check on the fraction. And now I'm going to give you a quiz problem. This quiz problem will test and see if you've mastered this lesson. So here it is. Now feel free to pause this video and work on this problem and play the video again when you are ready to see the answer. Okay, so hopefully you first divide 2,530 by 125. And you see that these numbers are too small, so we have to divide 253 by 125, which would be 2, as 125 times 2 is 250. And if we minus 253 by 250, we get 3. Bring down the 0. Then 30 is too small for 125, so this would be 0. So it will be 20 with a remainder of 30. And hopefully you wrote 20 as the whole number and 30 in the numerator and 125 as the denominator. And if this is your answer, unfortunately that would be a wrong answer. Because guess what? There's more simplification to be done. 30 and 125, we know both numbers are divisible by 5. So what we need to do is do the division. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 125 divided by 5 is 25. So the real answer is 20 and 6 over 25. And if this is the answer that you've gotten, great job, you mastered this lesson. If not, please feel free to go back to wherever you made a mistake, and you can always try it again. So to convert improper fractions to mixed numbers, you want to first take the numerator, divide by the denominator. Once you get the whole and the remainder, then you will write the whole and with the remainder as a numerator, and then the denominator as it is. Hopefully this video is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.